Hola amigos, and a very big welcome to my team of the season predictions for the Spanish La Liga Santander. I'm your boy Viva la FIFA, and I listed up 40 players that have the biggest chance of getting that final spot. The players I'm convinced that they will get it, they have a green dot, where I'm a little bit in doubt, they have an orange dot. So guys, don't forget to click that I button to watch my team of the season predictions for the Premier League, for the Serie A and the Bundesliga, and to vote for your favorite player in the La Liga. Smash a thumbs up if you love it, subscribe to my channel for more, and put on the notification bell, because here we go. Starting off as usual with the goalkeepers, Jan Oblak of Atletico Madrid. In some opinions, he is the best goalkeeper in the world, and well, I must say I agree. Oblak is very secure, you can always rely on him, and Atletico is struggling scoring goals this season, but the defensive line, you've seen it against Liverpool at home, there's nothing wrong with that, plus an amazing goalie. Once again, Getafe is surprising everybody. They knocked out Ajax in the European League, defeating them over 2 games, and once again in the La Liga, just like last season, they are playing in the top 6. They don't concede a lot of goals, and one of the main reasons is the goalkeeper SERIE. But we also know that team of the season is there for one reason and one reason only, and that is to play a fun game. Nope guys, that is for EA to make money, so they rather use a player with a more and famous team, like for example Marc-André ter Stegen. He's also playing a great season for Barcelona, and he is, well, worth more for EA than SERIE. After being horrendous last season, we must give the credits to Thibaut Courtois for reviving his career, because let's be honest, if you're starting off like that with a new team, your confidence is very low, but Courtois, he picked it up, and now he's one of the best and reliable goalkeepers once again in the La Liga. From the goalkeepers, we go to the center backs, starting off with 2 players on one spot guys, so don't click through this video, because multiple times I've selected 2 players on the same spot, and you will miss out on some very important players, like for example Piqué and Lenglet. Will they get it both? Well, there is a chance. At the moment I think Lenglet is performing at a higher and more consistent level than Piqué, but as you know, if Barcelona can win the La Liga, there will be a lot of Barcelona and Real Madrid players in there. Liverpool target Diego Carlos of Sevilla is a very interesting player. He has a European life card, so as Sevilla will go through and through, his rating for team of the season will also go up and up. For now he is only 93 rated, but that can be only higher at the end of the season. A pace combination with that defending and physicality is just... Of course, the captain of Real Madrid is still there. Sergio Ramos is not as good as he was in the prime of his career. Picking up a very important red card against Manchester City at home was a disastrous foul by him, but for the rest of the season he was important with goals, also from the penalty spot, and he is still the one and true leader of Real Madrid. Once again, 2 players on one spot. The first one is Salisu. He is the next Gene, and here is Gene also, because Gene and Salisa are playing for smaller teams. That could be one of the reasons that they could miss out on that. But let's be honest, looking how they played this season, both Gene and Salisa deserve to get a team of the season spot. This time we are leaving the center backs behind us to focus us on the fullbacks, the right backs and the left backs. The first one is Mendy. Ferland Mendy of Manchester City? Nope, it's the man of Real Madrid. We have the man that replaced Marcelo. Marcelo is now on the bench, and that says enough about the abilities of Mendy. In attack, Marcelo is still better, but as a total player, defensively and in attack, Mendy is more complete. Here we have the first Suarez in this episode, and that is the man of Getafe, Damian Suarez. I also could have selected Cucurella. He can play as a left back or as a left midfielder, but I am going for Damian Suarez. He is playing a very good season. He scored a very nice goal against, it was, I believe, Barcelona or Real Madrid, beating them. So Suarez, great player, I love him. Real Madrid has loaned out Reguilón to Sevilla, so next season Marcelo could be sold, and then with Mendy and Reguilón they have great players, because with Sevilla he's playing at a very high and consistent level. My favorite player looking to the stats is Emerson. The loanee of Barcelona is playing for Real Betis. Just take a second to look at those stats. It is freaking insane. He is playing very strong this season with Real Betis, and also that goes for Yuri Berici. He is playing for Athletic Club de Bilbao. Both of them for me are a little bit outsiders. It depends on how they can finish the season. If nothing strange will will happen. Dani Carvajal will pick up the right back position in team of the season because, well, he is doing that all night long for several years in a row. So Dani Carvajal is still very reliable, great in attack, great defensively, and a very good team player. So many players are loaned out from Real Madrid. Martin Ødegaard is the next big thing. Real Sociedad player Ødegaard is a great man to have behind the strikers. As a playmaker, he is very creative, strong on the ball, and his passing accuracy and through balls are from another level. I think he can become a new center mid or cam for Real Madrid next season. Dani Parejo is the captain and the true leader of the Valencia team. He is also taking the free kicks, the corner kicks, and the penalty kicks. So he is so important with his goals, with his assist. If one of the Valencia players should be there, Parejo is the man. If you love a party, well, here we go. Thomas Partey of Atletico Madrid. He is a very good player defensively. In attack is, well, average. He isn't very creative like Martin Ødegaard, but that's why he's playing on another position in another team and another philosophy style by coaching Diego Simeone. Partey in front of the defensive line. This guy is a genius and heavily linked with a move to the Premier League. This season, Toni Kroos was better in the La Liga than Luka Modric, but for some reason Toni Kroos was on the bench against Manchester City in the Champions League. So what is Zinedine Zidane thinking? Maybe Kroos was injured, but if you watch La Liga and Real Madrid live, you will see Toni Kroos is reaching still a very high level of play. Besides Thomas Partey, also his teammate Saúl Ñíguez, the captain of Atletico Madrid, or is that Koke? Well, one of them is the captain. Saúl Ñíguez, he has a headliner card, a very high rated card already, and that makes his team of the season only better and better. From the center midfield spot with those stats, Gullet gang, we almost have a Saúl gang. Nabil Fekir for me is not a guarantee. Sometimes he plays on the cam position, other times he plays on the right hand or left hand side as a little bit a false number 10. Because he is not really a right or left winger with his pace, because, well, he is lacking pace, but he has dribbling skills, scoring ability, shooting ability, so he is a great player to have behind his strikers. But as I told you, he's doing okay and he's doing fine evenly, but I'm not quite sure if he is a guarantee with all those amazing center mids. Uruguay's center midfielder Valverde became a legendary player at Real Madrid when he destroyed Morata. Morata was going through in the last minute of injury time or extra time, and Valverde, well, he sacrificed himself taking a red card. It was like the Super Copa, something like that. They played it in Saudi Arabia or in Qatar, but that was the moment that everybody saw Valverde. Well, I look at him as a football player, not for that incident, and he's also playing a great season, keeping a lot of players of Real Madrid on the bench, and even Paul Pogba is. Frenkie de Jong, his season is going with ups and downs. Just like Matthijs de Ligt with Juventus, sometimes he is great, other times he is horrible. But one of the reasons that he is playing at a very low level sometimes is that the new manager, just like the old manager, isn't using Frenkie de Jong on his favorite position, and that is the CDM spot. Now he's playing more as a number 10, as a number 8, and that is not his strength. If you watched Ajax last season, you know as a CDM with a lot of freedom to swerve over the pitch, Frenkie de Jong was one of the best players in Europe. With Barcelona, he sometimes shows that, other times he is a little bit okay, so let's see how it will develop. 95 rated, looks great by the way. His career was almost over. Arsenal released Santi Cazorla after injury, but when he was almost done for, he went to Villarreal. They even took a little bit of his skin off his elbow arm and they put it on his Achilles, because there he had big trouble. So now if you see the Achilles of Santi Cazorla, there is a half tattoo because he had it on his arm. After that, he recovered and now he is the playmaker of Villarreal. The Yellow Submarine is playing a great season, and Santi might even go to Euro 2020. It's so well deserved. Smash a thumbs up to show respect for this old warrior. This season, Casemiro is something special in comparison with the other seasons because he is scoring goals, and I never thought I would say that, but he scored some amazing beauties this season. Long shots, amazing in the flying in the top corner. Casemiro is more a complete football player than he ever was, and for that he is in here. And we're finishing this page off with Sergio Busquets, still one of the best CDMs in the world, and if you're not very reliable on the CDM spot, you won't play for Barcelona for such a long time. His passing accuracy is still the highest in Europe. He is so reliable on the ball, and some people that love skilled players, they say Busquets, bad player, well, remove him from the squad. But if you know football a little bit more tactically, you see Busquets is the architect of the Barcelona playing style. Now we have a former player of Real Madrid, and that is Canales. He picked up so many injuries when he was a teenager in early 20s that it destroyed his career. But Real Betis, they saved him. He was formerly a winger, but they are using him on the cam position. He already picked up 2 or 3 informed cards, and Canales, well, he is playing a bloody brilliant season. Ever Banega is going to the desert of Saudi Arabia after this season on a free deal, but before that he can play with Sevilla multiple games in the La Liga in the European League, and Banega is a very good player in front of the defensive line with goals and assists to add up with his playing style. Real Sociedad is having a great season, playing in the top 5 at the moment, and one of those reasons is Oyarzabal. It is no wonder that he is linked with a move to Bayern Munich and Manchester City if they won't be banned from European football. Real Sociedad has a lot of promising players, and luckily Oyarzabal is owned by them and not a loanee like Martin Odegaard. 2 youngsters down the wing. I also could have added Rodrigo and Vinicius Jr., but well, I go for Ansu Fati and also Ferran Torres of Valencia. 2 young players, and it is the point, how will they finish this season? For example, if Ansu Fati can pick up 10 extra goals in the La Liga with Barcelona, boom, he could be in there. Same set for Ferran Torres. Both of them are playing a strong season so far, but they need more goals and more games to really get a spot, but they still deserve a shout out. What a card this is. The physicality in combination with the dribbling, shooting, passing and speed is insane. We are talking about Lucas Ocampos. He played for Olympique Marseille, but he revived himself with Sevilla. He is one of their star players at the moment, and it shows with the stats. Moreno of Villarreal is also playing in the Spanish national team, so this guy has worked his way up. Respect for that. He is not the most fast player, but several informed cards have pimped him up already, so João Moreno with a team of the season card would actually be usable down the wing. Don't forget to smash a thumbs up if you would love to see a 99 rated Lionel Messi in team of the season for the La Liga. He will become a right winger, 99 rated just like last season. His team of the year card and his team of the season card were both 99 rated, with some of the stats being slightly different. Messi is still phenomenal. He picked up 4 goals against Eibar, is the proud goal scorer and top scorer of the Spanish La Liga, and also the top assister. So what do you need more for a team of the season? There is no doubt that he will be in here. The position, you can argue about that. 70% of the games he played as a right winger, 30% as a striker. As a football fan of FIFA, I love him more as a striker, but I think a right wing card is the most realistically, so smash a thumbs up if you love your Leo Messi. He was a flop with West Ham and Arsenal, but now with Deportivo Alaves, he is a legendary player in the La Liga. He was even linked with a winter move like breakaway to Barcelona, but he rejected that. He said, I don't want to make the same mistake again as I did with Arsenal. I am staying with the team. I feel the confidence. Lucas Perez is a goal machine once again. We are going to the last page, and there we find Karim Benzema, 96 rated Karim B. He is playing a good season. After Cristiano Ronaldo left, Real Madrid was struggling, but one man was doing better and better, and that is Karim Benzema, because normally it was working for Ronaldo, creating spaces for him, but now finally he was the end station that can pick up the goals, and he is still doing that in a great fashion. Jaime Mata, he scored a goal against Ajax. That was very important in the European League and also in the La Liga. He is one of the top scorers of Getafe. Getafe also have Davison, they have Angel Rodriguez coming from the bench, and they even have Molina. All of those strikers have picked up around 8, 9 and 10 goals. But Mata, he is playing the most games, starting the most games, so for me, he is the man for Getafe. Argentinian striker Avila of Osasuna, the one and only player of Osasuna, and that is well deserved. He already picked up 12 goals in the La Liga when I'm recording this video, and for a smaller team like Osasuna, that amount for me is already good enough to get a team of the season spot, and the season is not yet over. What do you think, guys? Before the injury, Luis Suarez was destroying the La Liga, but he will be out almost until the end of the season. Do you think he still deserves a team of the season card? Give a thumbs up if you think it's so, and if you don't agree, let me know it in the comment why he shouldn't get it, because for now he is still one of the top scorers in the La Liga, even if he's not playing games. For me, Luis Suarez, he could be in there because as you have seen, the striker position, it's not the best anymore in the La Liga. Now Cristiano Ronaldo has left 2 seasons ago and Messi will probably become a right winger. So guys, here are all the players of the La Liga. Don't forget to smash a thumbs up if you love it for your favorite. Subscribe to my channel for more and put on the notification bell. Thanks for watching. Buenos dias everybody, and as you know, for me, keep it cool, keep it real, and ciao for now.
Echoes of your words crashing into me, drown me